Ever dropped a month's allowance on a mod that barely made your car purr louder, or be told cold air intakes add 50 more horsepower? Yes, we've all been there. What's up, everyone? I'm Akshat, and this is Full Throttle Campus, the podcast where student life meets speed. In today's solo drive, we are cutting through the noise, talking car mods that actually matter, myths that need to die, and the magic of empty roads lit only by city glow at midnight. Buckle up, everyone. This is personal, fast, and a little bit more rebellious. Let's start with busting some myths. First one is all modded cars are ricey. Well, RICE is an abbreviation for race inspired cosmetic enhancements. Coming back to the myth, all modded cars are ricey. Well, not at all. Some cars are really performance built. There's a particular reason we put big spoilers and aggressive body kits. Big spoilers are there to generate downforce, and the big aggressive body kits we use, they have vents in them that help us feed more air into the engine or provide more air to the braking system to keep them cool under high pressure braking. Second one is cold air intake gives you 50 more horsepower. Relax, man, maybe around 5 horsepower. Well, there's a reason to that too. You haven't upgraded your fuel and ignition system. You're just shoving a little bit more air than usual in your engine. So don't expect too much power increase from a cold air intake. Third one is you need a turbo to be fast, which is partially true, but it ain't everything. If you put a turbo, you have to upgrade your engine first. Make sure your engine is capable of handling that much boost. You have to upgrade your fuel system. You have to upgrade your suspension, body of the car. You have to reinforce it. There's a lot to cover in that topic. Fourth one is modifying your car is illegal, which is true in some countries like India, where it is like really illegal to modify your car. But in case of Singapore, there are legal modifications, then there are illegal ones. Legal ones include appearance, for example, putting a body kit, putting race seats in your car. Sports rims also okay, but sports rim is only for cars. You can't change the rims on your trucks and stuff. That is illegal. Then there is tinting. Tinting is all okay unless you go for jet black films. That is illegal. Performance. This has both legal and illegal mods. In performance, it's suspension systems, intake, and some exhaust which are LTA approved. You have to go to LTA, take your model number, then you have to apply, like, I want to put this exhaust on, can I put it on? Then they'll tell you that okay, you can put it on or not. Legal versus illegal fight. Then safety items are also illegal. You can put race harnesses, roll cages, fire extinguishing system, cutoff switches. Everything is legal. In vehicle systems like stereos, speakers, woofers, all legal. Now we come to illegal ones. Engine modification. You can't put big superchargers or rebuild your engine to a bigger capacity here. You can swap the original engine in. Like example, you have a Corolla, your engine blew, you just swapped in a Corolla engine. That's legal. That's not a problem. Exhaust modification. Now this is a bit specific. You can't put exhaust that is straight piped or louder than LTA regulations. Nitrous oxide. You can't put a nitrous oxide because apparently LTA has environmental concerns about that. Air horns. Those are very loud and they are generally considered a nuisance in Singapore. Decorative lamps. Now decorative lamps apply both to tail lights and headlights. These are the designer ones. When you brake, they show a pattern, or when you accelerate, those ones, you can't put them. Tinting. You can't put, as I told earlier, jet black films are not allowed. And I believe for windscreen and driver and passenger side windows, it is 75% light should enter the car, and for passenger rear passenger windows, it is 25% light should come in. That's what I believe is the regulation here. Well, that's all for the myths. Now that you have modified your car according to LTS guidelines, what comes next? Well, you take it out for a spin, and in true car enthusiast fashion, you do it at 2 am in the morning. Well, imagine this. It's empty road, no slow drivers or truck drivers to yell at. Your playlist just playing in the background and you are cruising along in your newly modified car. The streetlights are just bouncing off of your dash. Sounds good? It does. Well, some people compare this to therapy, which I agree to. I completely agree to this statement that driving in your car on an empty road in silence is equivalent to therapy. Why, you would ask? Well, if you have experienced this feeling in real life, you would agree with me. To explain it, it's like if you are angry, sad, or depressed, anything, you just go for a drive and come back. Your mind will be cleared, your heart will feel lighter. That's what driving is, it's peaceful. And I don't mean city driving, that is hell. No joke. And that's a wrap on this night ride through Bots, Myths and Midnight Runs. If you vibed with this episode, follow Full Throttle Campus on Spotify so you never miss a drop. I'm also hanging out on Instagram. Shoot me a DM and share your midnight watch stories with me. I'm always happy to chat cars and campus life. This was your host Akshat, shifting down from Full Throttle. Until next time, keep the engines warm and your playlist louder than your worries. Bye bye.